outside in my little zone that I come to when I spend a lot of time indoors. I need to also come outdoors for a little bit and just, yeah, enjoy the outdoors. I want to do like a fun week in the life video, so this is where I'm going to start it because today is Monday. And so now I'm just sitting here reading my book. I had to read a total of 14 books during that whole time, so it felt so good when the classes were over and I could finally like pick a book that I wanted to read. So I'm reading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and this month I'm honestly just trying to take it slow and really just enjoy the rest of my time here because I can feel that it's coming to an end, so I really want to just make sure I'm as present as possible. Lately I've been trying to do yoga both in the morning and at night if possible, so I just did a 30-minute yoga. I just pulled up a video on YouTube and I really like Sarah Beth Yoga if anyone's looking for someone. For yoga I just took a shower and I just heated up some dinner. I have some rice and mapo tofu with peas here. Just some leftovers, and I'm just gonna end the night and watch some Netflix. Starting the morning off with a quick 30-minute yoga. Sometimes I'll do a self-led yoga, but today I'm just doing another video by Sarah Beth Yoga. I really love her videos because they're simple and very easy to follow. And after my yoga, I just got ready and then I made some breakfast. It's just granola cereal with bananas and strawberries. And then I did some laptop work and some homework. So I'm walking to the little town called Putney now. I haven't really gone out of the house in a while, honestly. So I just really needed to get out today. And it's kind of warmer. Today is 60 degrees and it's not super cold. So it's just a one-layer day. And this was the first thrift store that I stopped at. It's called Oxfam. I love just looking around. I didn't really have intentions of buying anything today except for a journal, and so I was just looking around. This store actually has like some zero waste or low waste eco goodies. I love looking at the books and getting inspiration of books to read. And then this was the journal that I first saw. And they also had a lot of really cute furniture and random house things. I love looking at kitchen things. This was another thrift store that had more clothes, so they had all of these signs about like fashion and sustainable fashion. And then in the next thrift store, I actually ended up trying on some things, and this was my first time wearing shorts in so long, so it was kind of weird. But yeah, it was really fun just trying on clothes, and I love just trying on clothes because you can like see what looks best for you and like what kind of different styles you might like. And then after that, I just walked to TJ Maxx and I was just walking around in there and smelling the candles and looking at all the random things. This candle in particular was so beautiful. I would have loved to get this so that you could reuse the pot for plants. It would be so cute. I figured out the lighting, but I just got back. I just wanted to show what I ended up getting. First thing I got was these earrings. There's like 4 of them on here and it was £2.99, so it was a pretty good deal. I have 2 piercings. Other earrings, one of them got lost, and then I bought other ones in Venice, but then it broke, so I only have an earring in my second hole so that it doesn't close. I needed something for my other ones, so I'm excited about these. And I also ended up getting the red skirt. I need more clothes that aren't jeans because I literally only have jeans, so I needed a skirt and I was looking for one for a while, so I'm excited because I can wear this one back home too. Looking for a journal. Initially that was like the whole point of my mission to go to town today. I'm on my last pages of my current journal, and at the first thrift store I went to, I saw this one. I went to 2 other thrift stores and I also walked around TJ Maxx, and I just wanted to see if there was anything else, and there was nothing else, so I went back to the first thrift store and I picked this one up, and it didn't have a price tag on it, so the lady just gave it to me for 99p. So I'm really excited. It's so cute, and yeah, that was a really good deal. And today was the final class for one of my UH classes, but a lot of the students were on trips, so we ended up just having an informal meeting at my teacher's house, which is on campus, and this is it. It's so cute in there. And she made us this Indian chai tea and we just hung out for like 2 hours, and then after that I walked back home, and this is one of the paths back home. So I'm out and about again. I'm actually going to get food through this app that I have. It's basically an app where people post free food that they've collected from like restaurants or like grocery stores sometimes, and they post it to help to make sure that the food gets eaten and just to avoid food waste. So I always pick up from this one person who posts because she's literally right across from our campus, so it's really easy to go pick up from her. Basically, you just message the person who posted the food on the app and you let them know what you want to pick up and what time you can come, and then they leave it in a bag and then you just transfer it to your own bag. I ended up getting this vegan chili salad wrap. It has like bean chili and avocados in it, and then 2 of these red Thai veggie soups that are really yummy, and then this salad here. For dinner, I ate that burrito and one of the soups for dinner, and now I'm just working on some homework. I have a presentation for one of my classes tomorrow, so I'm just preparing and making sure it's all ready. Good morning. I'm up early today because I have class at 10 a.m. So I went to go grab a drink from the Hive Cafe, which is the vegan and veggie cafe on campus, and it's so delicious, everything they have. I ended up getting a hot chocolate with oat milk and orange syrup, and this is it. I got to use my reusable cup, so I was really stoked about that. I'm so grateful that we have like a vegan cafe on campus. So they partner with Growhampton, one of the clubs that I volunteer with on campus. So the card that I used to get this was actually like a free drink card that you get every time you volunteer with Growhampton. Anyways, I got to class a little bit early, and this is what the class looks like, and this is where I was for the next 3 hours. So I'm back in my room. I am just having a lunch. All done with classes for today, and my group's presentation went really well, so that feels really good to not have to worry about anymore. And also got my grades back for 2 of my UH classes that I was taking here because we were required to take classes taught by our UH professor. And I'm so excited because I got A's in both classes, so that feels really good. Now I'm just gonna eat my salad. I went to go see the chickens on campus that Growhampton takes care of because they were finally let out of their coop. They were actually in lockdown because of the avian flu, so this was one of their first days back out, and they were so cute. I'll come inside too. They're so cute.
Very happy chickens. Only got some of the old chard and stuff as well.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I saw the bandage.
She's doing well with her bandage.
We just had a little celebratory get together around the chicken coop, and we had some fresh mint tea and just watched the chickens and drank tea for an hour or so, and it was really nice. Here eating again. I don't usually eat in my room, but the kitchen's kind of a mess with like dirty dishes and stuff, so it's not really pleasant to eat in there, so I just enjoy eating peacefully in my room. I love like adding things to leftovers and making it different. I mixed the red Thai veggie soup with my mapo tofu leftovers, and it worked really well because the soup wasn't super thick, so it mixed well with the rice, but it wasn't like too filling, and yeah, it was just delicious. Glad I had the soup and I could mix it all together and everything.
Hello! Oh my god, I'm nervous! This is so cute.
Rayma's going to do deliveries. It's Wednesday. I made it to my little zone. I just hung out here for a little bit and read my book. I couldn't sit on the grass today because it rained, so it was a little bit wet, but there was a bench here, so that was nice. If the balance between male and female energies had not been destroyed on our planet, the eagle's growth would have been greatly curtailed. We would not have declared war on nature, and we would not be so completely alienated from our being. Time for some yoga now. I am just gonna do a self-led flow today. I have like a consistent flow that I usually come back to that I really love, so I'm gonna do that and just play some music in the background. So the person that I always pick up food from posted food again tonight, so I'm going to get some food from her right now. So tonight I ended up just getting some sweets. I got these donuts and 2 of them were vegan. I'm going to share the other things that aren't vegan with my roommates. But it was a very lovely surprise, and it was nice to see the sustainability of this brand. And then I also got some other pastries in here too. I just finished washing my dishes, and now I'm going to enjoy this cute donut. What a way to end the night. So yummy.
Your mobile phone. Authorizing.
Good morning. I have my camera on like 8 books right now. I can show my process of doing laundry. Took it out of the washing machine. I actually hang dry my laundry in my room. Pants and the long things that I'm gonna hang on the wall piece, I put them over here. My socks and intimates on the desk to dry because I don't really use that side of the desk for anything. This is what my room looks like when all of my laundry is drying, and it was actually a nice sunny day, so I got to open my curtains and let the sun shine in. He's probably like, what's happening right now? Before I came here, I was volunteering in a kindergarten classroom, and I just loved it. Now I'm taking a class on Frobelian perspectives, and he was actually like the creator of kindergarten too. So it's kind of full circle right now, yeah. So I went to go volunteer with Grow Hampton, and we were breaking down the soil for seed sowing, and we were also planting seeds today. We planted some cauliflower, and this is a dazzling blue kale, and then we also planted some potatoes. But after that, I went home and made some lunch, which is just a sandwich with vegan mayo, tomatoes, lettuce, vegan ham, and avocado. And then I also blended a smoothie. I can't really eat in my room because my laundry is drying in my room, and I don't want to eat in the kitchen because it's a mess. So I'm eating outside on this bench. I'm taking out my compost for the first time today because my bag got full, and this is where the compost bin area is. Basically, you just dump all of the food scraps into this pile, and then it gets turned and all mixed up, and everything slowly starts to break down. And this is what the compost pile looks like. Hello! I just found this nice spot under this big, beautiful tree, so I'm just gonna sit here and kind of watch the sunset. You can see it a little bit from here. My book, and I brought my journal, so I'm probably gonna read a little bit and maybe draw a little bit too. It just feels so good to be out here. Days here are pretty long because the sun sets at like 8:30. Just the type of person who like has to be up until the sunset, and I have to like try to watch the sunset or be outside during the time of the sunset. Something like that for some reason. I realized that it's like become my favorite time of the day. So I'll be here. Just finished making the simple mushroom and bell pepper dinner. Now I'm composting my food scraps. I made enough dinner for tonight and also enough to have leftovers for tomorrow and for more meals later, but I just called it a night after this. Good morning, it's Friday morning. I just made a smoothie, I had some breakfast. I'm just gonna head to the library and do some laptop work, edit this video a little bit, and catch up on emails. Hello, in my room again. Eating. I just made the same sandwich that I made yesterday. It's like 4:30 now. Spent a pretty long time in the library, and that was a lot of screen time, so I think I'm just gonna eat and then read for a little bit and maybe take a nap. Just catching up on emails and doing Art Planet work and just all of the laptop work stuff. I'm just gonna enjoy this beautiful sandwich now. my zone, just did yoga, just eating the other half of my sandwich now and enjoying some outside time. I am ending the night with a face mask, and I just heated up some dinner. Leftovers from last night, the spaghetti that I made. Gonna eat dinner, chill out, and watch some Netflix.
I see you at the movies. I see you with your lipstick on. I'm looking out for cosmos. I'm hoping that we'll get along. It's time for renovation. It's time for us to make a change. It's time for a Chinese New Year. It's time for me to make a way.
So that was Portobello Market in Notting Hill. It was so lovely and big, and I had Peruvian arepas for lunch, and it was delicious. And then I just walked to Kensington Park, and I walked around, and the park is really big, so I was just walking around and hanging out for a couple of hours here. It's been a long day. I just walked around the market for a couple hours, and then I walked to the park and around the park for a couple hours. I'm just having some dinner now. I just heated up the rest of my spaghetti leftovers. The market was really fun. I got this necklace actually, and it was only £5, and it's really cute. It's handmade by a local artist here. I've been wanting a beaded necklace for a while, and I wanted a layer. I'm looking for another just plain gold necklace to layer it with, but I also do like these colors together too. And I also got a bar of soap, which you really can't go wrong with. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the night here. I'm pretty tired from today, and I'm gonna try to go to bed early, probably do some yoga or something. But yeah, so I'm just gonna enjoy the last of the spaghetti leftovers now.
Exhale, step it through to a low lever. Then lower your right arm down, left arm high. 1. Inhale to wrench. Spin your back heel down and reach your left arm forward. Then lower your left arm down, leaning back. Hold with a chest expansion as you deepen your breath. Lower both hands down to the mat inside of your right ankle for a 1. Lower both hands, lift up. Put yourself in flip dog.
I just did some yoga, and now I'm eating a simple breakfast with granola cereal and oranges. Again, I'm just doing some laptop work today in my room. I use Google Photos for my photo storage, and my email filled up, and I'm out of storage on my email that I've had since like probably middle school, a few years now. So I actually made a new email because I needed to back up all of my new photos like 2020 up until now. And that filled up too, so I'm just gonna go through my pictures and hopefully clear up some storage so that I can actually back up all of my photos. So yeah, I'll just be here for a bit. I'm in the park again, as per usual. It is surprisingly sunny and warm, which is such a nice feeling, so I'm just hanging out by this tree. There's a lot of expectations when you're in another area or if you're traveling or whatnot, and especially because I'm in London and because my time here is coming to an end, I feel like there's a lot of expectations to do so much, do things while you're there, and while that is true and valid, I also want to just bask in these slower days and these slower moments. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching and for taking in my energy from a whole week's worth of life.